Morning everyone, welcome to the homestead. Kind of a late morning today, just walking back from a neighbor's house. The past few days really hasn't been a whole lot to record. Been doing town runs. We use the laundromat still, so did laundry a day, went in for food and some supplies the next day. Then of course get back here, realized you can use a lot more things, so went back again yesterday and get some more supplies, some building, I say building materials, but I got screws. But today, I'll get up here. That's going to be one of the projects there. Door handle broke. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this one and swap it for the one in the back door, the driver's side rear door, and then I'm going to go ahead and glue the piece back on, so that way if it does break again, it'll be on a more non-essential door, and then this one will just have the good solid one. And then I'm also going to be working on the water tank here. I'm going to end up pumping it into one of these white tanks. It's kind of blocked, but there's a big tank that goes in the back of the truck. Gonna pump the water out of it and then fix the hose, get the bigger one on there, and then pump it all back in. And then after that, we'll see what happens. I still have these doors here. I really want to get them sanded down and put maybe some Thompsons on them or something like that. Get them sanded down, get them ready. Maybe I'll wait until they're actually in the door frames, because they're sitting on the ground here right now. Might cause an issue. And then there's these guys. The frame here. As you know, there's plenty of wind out here. It's actually blowing right now, so if I get drowned out by the wind, I apologize, but I got these two braces here. The wind is blowing this way, which is perfect, but I'm actually going to add a couple braces down here just in case the wind blows this way, and try to take it down that way. Now the soil here does have a high clay content, so it's holding on to them pretty well, and it was before I put these braces up, but I just don't really want to take any chances. This is a big source of our power, these two 100-watt panels, and I don't want to lose them. So that being said, let's go get busy. All right, so went ahead and replaced the handle there. Got it swapped out for the back one. I got the handle inside being glued. Hold on a second. Got the back handle gluing. I'm using the JB Weld plastic bonder. Highly recommended. I love it. It's 15 minutes. I don't really trust that. It does bond in 15 minutes, but if you're going to put any kind of force on anything, I think it actually says fully cured in 24 hours or something like that. And probably says on the box or something. Oh, cures in 30 minutes. Sets in 15 minutes, cures in 30 minutes. But I've always just let it sit for 24 hours before anything like that. But yeah, that'll hold that pretty well. Hopefully. It's the first time I've used it on anything with a spring. This is spring loaded here, but there we go. Now it's time to go work on that water tank. Alright, so this is what I decided to do. I'm just going to fire up the generator over here. The generator. I'm going to go ahead and pump the water out of the tank, because I just want to get this done. And just pump it into this tank here. And then I'm going to replace this hose. And go ahead and just pump the water from there right back into the tank. Plus it'll give me an idea of how much water I have. So get going. Alright, time to get some dinner started. It's at 1 o'clock. Yeah. I'm gonna try something for the first time here. We're given a smoker tube. I got a part of a pork roast here that needs to get eaten up, so I'm gonna try smoking it. Give it some pellets. There's applewood pellets, or there's hickory. I'm gonna try the applewood. Should have asked just to make sure, but I think you just set this here, set the bead on the other side, and let it go. I'll go ahead and just do it this way. Live and learn. See what else fails. Alright, you may call this cheating, but I need to get this lit. So, a little dab of charcoal lighter fluid on there. We'll just give that a minute. Alright, got the smoking going. This side in, we're on this side, this guy. Alright, see what happens in a few hours. And so while the tank was draining, I went ahead and put these two little posts here. And they're just 2x3s on the solar panels. As I mentioned before, the reason why I wanted to do this is because right now the wind's blowing this way, which is fine, because it'll just push down against these posts here. But if the wind ever comes this way, which it rarely does, but sometimes it does, and when it does, it can be pretty bad. You know, last thing I want to do is for this thing to get lifted up and fall forward. So I went ahead and put these two in. And give it a little bit more stability that way. Alright, so I got that all done. Got it all buried back in. Before winter time, this is all going to be filled in more, and I got to square this whole thing off. Just get it nice and covered for the winter. The next part of this that's going to be done is building a box around this, and then burying the hose. So there's that done for the day. The video for that's going to be up shortly. Let's go check on dinner. Don't know if you can see that, but there we go. That's, yeah. The blanket just blew off in the wind. About 15 mile an hour winds today. Ooh. Oh yeah. Okay, next project. Alright, so I came out here just a couple minutes ago to check on this. She is done. So I'm just going to pick it up here. And this guy is going to go right into the oven. No seasonings, no nothing. We'll just see how that turns out. Alright, well, that's it for me for today. But wait, there's more. Something else really quickly here. Nope, he left. Oh, there he is. Got a little friend back there. Went and turned on the furnace and heard this loud rattling noise. Just horrible sound. Well, Mr. Mouse was in this little squirrel cage. scared the crap out of me. Looks like he might be a little bit shaken up there. Oh yeah, he's definitely shaking. Poor little guy. Alright, I gotta get him out of there. And have a good night, everyone. I'm going to be doing some editing. I downloaded a movie, so I might watch that later on. But yeah, catch me again tomorrow. Till then, keep kicking up dust.